So guys, if you somehow missed my TWID breakdown video yesterday, Bungie went and announced that they are literally unsunsetting every sunset weapon. For those who don't know what that means, come over here to collections, you'll see some weapons have a grayed out seasonal icon. So all of these ones here, you can see that the icon on the top left have a grey background, where if you come to newer weapons, they don't really have that. So on this Midnight Coup here, you can see that the icon for the season isn't grayed out. Now, those that do have grayed out icons are sunset, meaning that they cannot be leveled past a certain power level. Well, Bungie announced they're changing that. I wanted to give my thoughts and feelings on it and kind of clarify some stuff that a lot of people seem to be missing about this change. So we'll jump into all of that here in this video, and as always, if you enjoy, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, as it's free to do and helps me out here a ton. We're also getting super close to 1,000 subscribers, so truly any support there would be very much appreciated. And if you think this video would be helpful for anyone else out there, be sure to share it with them. And with all that out of the way, let's just jump straight into it. So one thing that I've been seeing a lot with this change is that a lot of people are kind of mad that they have deleted quote-unquote god rolls of certain weapons and aren't able to reacquire those just yet. Well, Bungie did go on to confirm that they will be re-adding weapons if and when they possibly can. In the most recent trailer for the final shape, we are actually able to see a Perfect Paradox shotgun being wielded by a Titan. And as you can see here, Perfect Paradox is a Season of Dawn or Curse of Osiris sunset weapon. So it's most likely that the Season of Dawn / Curse of Osiris weapons could be returning with the launch of the Episode 1 content. But one other thing I wanted to point out is that most weapons currently available in the game are literally so much better than any sunset weapon is right now. It's insane. So let's quickly preview a very good weapon that is currently available for free inside of the game. We'll use Midnight Coup here as an example. As you can see, this is a shiny version of Midnight Coup, which is currently only available during the Into the Light update. But as you can see, you get an origin trait, a whole suite of really good perks, and a lot of available options here. Using a different weapon, you have crafted weapons here, which have enhanced perks, which will give you just stronger variations of these perks. And now let's just take a look at a sunset weapon here. In collections, just use Origin Story. As you can see, doesn't really have all that good of perks. Has one actual trait, maybe some different sight options and some different mag options, but really not all that great. Maybe Origin Story isn't a good comparison. Let's go to my vault and see what sunset weapons I have here. I have God Roll Dust Rock Blues that I kept. Now this is obviously a PvP weapon, so in PvP this might be pretty good, but it doesn't have the Origin trait, and you don't get access to enhanced traits like you would do on craftable weapons. So if you're really sad about not keeping any God Rolls, I'm pretty sure that you can basically get, if not replace, most sunset weapons with currently available weapons in the game. So it isn't all that much of a problem, really. Obviously, if you're sad about removing a weapon from your inventory that you wish you could have kept, I obviously understand that, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as many people are making it out to be. That being said, I will be taking this Dust Rock Blues into PvP and wrecking people with it because that would be hilarious, but once a reprised version of Dust Rock Blues does eventually get added, I will 100% be replacing this one with that newer version. Speaking more in terms of PvE weapons, one of my mates, we were talking about it and he was like, oh, I have this sunset version of Mountaintop and Recluse, I'll just use those instead of grinding for the new ones. Literally, the sunset versions of Mountaintop and Recluse are so much worse than the currently available versions, it's insane. Let's just quickly go and find Recluse here. There it is. So the base Recluse comes with the Feeding Frenzy Master of Arms perk, which was great back when Recluse wasn't sunset. But now Master of Arms is down to a 15% damage boost, so it isn't all that great. And so many weapons currently available in the game just power creep this one just so much that using a sunset weapon in PvE doesn't really make all that much sense, especially when Brave Arsenal weapons are in the game, and in the case of Recluse, you can get a newer version of it. So basically, if you want to use any sunset weapons, you can. If you're going into higher difficulty level activities, probably wouldn't recommend it because they're just going to be worse than most newer weapons you can get in the game. PvP wise, doesn't really matter because most weapons in PvP are good if you have a certain amount of perks. That hasn't really changed over time. But PvE wise, definitely not as big of a deal as people are making out. Just wanted to get my thoughts and feelings about it here in this video. I probably rambled for a bit. Sorry for that. But yeah, leave your thoughts on this whole returning of sunset weapons in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you've enjoyed or found it helpful, as always, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.